Hi, this is Larry Sidiropoulos, and I've been practicing personal injury for over 21 years. Today's topic is going to be how to hire the proper attorney if you've been injured in an accident. One of the best ways to hire an attorney is from word of mouth. Get a referral. Speak to someone who's had an experience with a law firm or an attorney and get a referral in that manner. The other thing I would recommend is at least consult with 3 to 5 law firms or attorneys before you make your decision. You'll notice differences between one office and the other. And then the third thing I would recommend is certain attorneys specialize more in certain areas. For example, not all attorneys handle airplane accidents or cruise ship accidents. Only a certain amount of attorneys do those. So find an attorney that handles your particular specialty. Questions you should ask is, how long have you been in practice? What percentage of your practice consists of representing plaintiffs in personal injury cases? How many cases have you taken to trial over the years? What percentage of your cases settle? What percentage of your cases go to trial? And I think those would be some of the top questions I would recommend. Generally speaking, if you're going to go to a large law firm where there are many attorneys within the office, it could be a very good and reputable firm, but you're generally not going to see the partner or the top attorney throughout the whole litigation process or throughout the whole process. You're generally going to get an associate or a paralegal that's going to be working on it's going to be working on your case the majority of the time. And then if the matter proceeds to trial, you're going to get probably the senior partner or one of the higher ups, should we say, at the time of trial. If you hire a smaller firm like my firm, you're going to get me 100% of the time. I'm a sole practitioner, so from the moment you come into my office, I'm the one that greets you to the time if and when we go through a trial. We'll be spending hundreds of hours together in anticipation of trial and actual trial. So it doesn't mean one's better than the other. It just means that, you know, if you get into a large firm, what I've seen, and I've had other lawyers here in my building, where the clients walk in and they want to see the lawyer is never available. It's generally a paralegal that'll spend time speaking to them, which is fine, but some people who desire personal attention will get more attention from a firm like mine because I have less cases, and that's by choice. And I have more time available for each individual client. I think it's that personal connection. You know, I've developed relationships with my clients, long-term relationships, even beyond the conclusion of their cases, and simply because I really got to know them, I really understood them, I really felt for them, and I was able to, you know, get emotionally involved in some cases, which we're really not supposed to do, but I was able to get emotionally involved into a case, and it wasn't just simply a file or a number, whereas in a large firm, and I've been part of those in the past, where you have 400 clients, you don't know any of the clients, you know the name, and then right before trial, you get to know them a little bit. One of the things that I've noticed, for example, I've been in court where the senior attorney will show up for some of the more significant hearings, and he or she won't know the facts of the case as well as I do because I've lived it from day one. They've jumped onto the case right before the hearing or right before the trial. So they don't know the facts as well. They haven't gone to all the depositions like I have. They haven't had all the client contact like I have. And as a result, I think they're at a disadvantage. Absolutely, absolutely. You know, clients that walk into my office, especially the ones that are seriously injured, they're in a bind. They can't work. In many cases, they don't have the ability to get health care. Sometimes they're financially, if they miss a day or a week of work, they're not going to be able to pay their bills. And so, you know, you have to be understanding about all that. Sometimes they're so stressed, they're having a difficult time, you know, communicating with you. And those are things I have to be aware of and try to help them through that whole process. Okay, well, those were the top points that I would recommend when hiring an attorney. So if you or a loved one or a business associate has been injured in an accident, feel free to watch the video, and if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to contact me directly at the information provided below. Don't forget to share and subscribe.